Hi, I'm Steve Saylor. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how Xbox turned my dreams into reality by taking this...
We're being chased by something.
...and turning it into this.
Steve, we gotta go.
A bunch of creatures are chasing us.
It's so wild and crazy. I gotta talk to you about it. All right, let's go into it. So before we get into the video, I do want to introduce myself. If you're brand new to this video and this channel, my name is Steve Saylor. I'm commonly known as a blind gamer here on YouTube. I'm an accessibility advocate and consultant. I've consulted with studios to make accessibility happen in games. I am accredited in Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion, and I was also one of the amazing consultants that consulted on Naughty Dog's Last of Us Part 2. So that's basically about me. So first off, yeah, if you are confused about the introduction or the title of this video, and you have no idea what's going on, hi. I was able to collaborate with Xbox on their Power Your Dreams campaign. I was invited to participate in this really trippy experience that was so cool that the fact that Xbox and Microsoft reached out to me to want to be included in this, this is very cool. And if you've been following me on this channel or you've been following me for a while, this is big. This is probably the biggest thing that I ever got to work on / collaborate with. So I'll tell you the whole story. This video essentially is the behind the scenes of what it is that I actually did and how it all came about and this whole cool thing. But first, before I really get into the behind the scenes, if you haven't been able to check it out, there is a 3D audio story that was created from my own dreams. Yes, my actual dreams. And Xbox turned it into a 3D audio art piece story thing that you can be able to check out if you go to either the link that's here or in the description down below. It'll take you to the official Xbox channel, and you can actually hear not only an audio story based on my own actual 1000% real dream, but also actually I have my own voice in there too. Oh my god, this is such a crazy trippy experience. So I highly recommend check that out first before you get into the behind the scenes, because that is that'll set up everything that I'm gonna be talking about today. So first off, chapter 1, how did this all come about? Yeah, I'm still confused by that too. So essentially what happened is back in August of 2020, I was DM'd by someone at Xbox. All they really said was, hey, we have this cool campaign that we want to do around the Xbox and Power Your Dreams, and we were wondering if you would like to participate in it. And I was like, yes, because it's not every day that you get a message from Xbox saying, hey, we want to work with you. So I was like, okay. And so they brought me onto a meeting, and they pitched me this idea where it was so crazy and trippy that it was like I felt that would have been dumb for me not to want to be able to see this through, because it was too trippy an experience to pass up. So the way it was pitched to me was that Xbox wanted to take the slogan that they've been using for the new Xbox Series X and S, Power Your Dreams, and take that literally. So they invited several people to participate in this campaign. As of this recording, I don't know who they are specifically, but I am one of the few people that they reached out to. And essentially, they wanted to turn my dreams into reality. So they teamed up with a prominent university that was conducting a dream study, where essentially they were able to have people kind of go into this sort of lucid, dream-like meditative state where they can monitor when a person is about to kind of go drift off into sleep, but they're still able to kind of manipulate and create this lucid dream, but still allow the participant to kind of be fully aware and cognitive of what's going on and what's happening. So when they pitched it to me, I was like, yeah, with that, like, I got like this is just so cool. And so I was kind of wondering, like, okay, because of COVID, how are they able to sort of monitor my dreams? So they sent me, hold on, they sent me this large giant package in the mail that had essentially this little note that explained the Steve, welcome to the next generation of gaming. And they sent actually over a Microsoft Surface Pro with software that was actually designed and created to monitor this dream study. And there was also a actual like dreaming kit in this box. I had to send it back because, of course, like, you know, it's expensive, and they had to, like, you know, this university still needed it. So the way it worked was that they wanted to sort of keep it themed around a particular game. So my particular game, which I am so happy about, they chose Destiny as the game for my particular art piece, because they knew I was a fan of Destiny. If you don't know, I've been playing Destiny for 2 years with my friend T. Morris. He's been sort of leading me and helping me play through Destiny from the very beginning when I first started playing it 2 years ago.
Hang on a minute, Steve. I'm coming for you.
I wouldn't recommend it. They're all shooting at me. They're all aggroing me.
Who loves you? Who loves you, buddy?
All right, never mind.
Who loves you? Who loves you?
Who
loves you? I love you.
My family does.
I love you. I love you too. I love you too.
I mean, I'm certain that Nick probably does. I'm certain that Brandon probably does. You know,
God, you. Albino God, you.
Just,
you know,
like I think probably
got
Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I think that's probably going to be a big one. My grandma, I think that's pretty good too.
Oh my God! Shut up. Chat, we take this act on the road.
And we've been streaming ever since, us playing Destiny 2 together. We've been through several expansions now together, including with Beyond Light. And so with Beyond Light being one of the launch games for the Xbox Series X and S, Xbox was able to sort of arrange that the Destiny would be the game that I got to be a participant in for. So the way they kind of they tried to theme my dreams around Destiny is that they actually had me watch what they called sort of a stimulus, and they Bungie was actually able to send over footage from Beyond Light that hadn't been seen before. About half an hour to 45 minutes before my sleep session, they would have me watch this footage over and over and over again, essentially to stimulate my brain in order to be able to keep thinking about the game. And then when I would go into the sleep session, the person running the dream study would sort of prompt me to keep thinking about the game and thinking about stasis and thinking about being on Europa and being in Destiny, and all of that kind of helped sort of basically grow my imagination and expand it so that I could be dreaming about Destiny.
So basically, this is kind of how I was situated for 2 days. For about 2 hours each day, I had this sensor attached to my head that was tracking my brain waves, my heart rate, whether I moved my head or not, and I would have headphones on where the person conducting the dream study was sort of directing where I should go for this dream. And I basically like just laid here and recorded video and audio of kind of what I dreamed. It was an interesting sort of state because it wasn't like I was fully asleep, but it wasn't like I was fully awake either. It was dipping in and out of dream state where the time literally went by so fast. Like the fact that it was 2 hours, I thought I was so worried that I would not get through the full 2 hours and it would be shorter. But it literally felt like it was like maybe like I was asleep for like half an hour. And I had full cognizance of what I was actually doing. So I knew that I had basically sort of dreams happening in my head. But when the guy conducting the study was asking me questions about what I was dreaming about, I could fully say what I was what I was seeing. And so it kind of it wasn't like I lost control or that I wasn't fully aware of my surroundings and what I was saying or what I was doing. It was a very relaxed sort of just below meditative state in regards to just kind of how my body was. So it was really trippy. Like having this on my head and having headphones on and sleeping like this, it felt really weird, but it was such a cool experience. So and like I can't really show any sort of video of me sleeping. I've got a little bit of it. It's rare, low quality, but I do have really good audio of it. Here's the beginnings, or sort of the seeds of the idea of what essentially turned out to be the 3D audio story that you heard.
Can you tell me any more about what was going through your mind?
We're running through a bunch of different hallways, trying to... No, we're being chased by something.
So once that was done, the 4 hours of actual like dream recording was sent off to a company that was putting together this 3D audio piece. And over the course of several months, they basically created. They went back and forth with Xbox and Bungie and created this whole thing. And then they also asked me to record a voiceover for it so that I could be included in this dream, which I was able to do at home. I was able to record with this microphone, and here's a bit of like kind of the raw audio for my end. Walking in Steve's streams, Steve's script, line 1, take 1. I'm on Europa. So once that was kind of all put together, they sent over the final version for me to be able to listen to, and they wanted me to record my reaction to it. So actually, here's a little bit of that reaction. Oh, I could hear. Oh, that's creepy. My fire team, and this creature comes out of nowhere.
Whoa, easy, big guy.
But we stand our ground. Oh, snap. Oh, dear Lord, no. Actually, if you want to be able to see and hear the full reaction of the entire piece, I actually do have a video of this as well, so make sure you click on the link here or in the description down below to go to that video, and you can see and hear the full reaction of this entire thing from my perspective. And so that was it. And then now we kind of come to the launch of this 3D audio piece. I am so happy and so amazed at how this whole thing turned out. To think that all this came from my subconscious brain to create this amazing like 3D audio art piece that I didn't think that would be possible. When I started kind of creating content online, I didn't think anything about sort of being able to participate or collaborate with a company like Xbox on this. And to be able to do that with one of my favorite games of all time, with Destiny, I am so honored and overwhelmed and emotional that I got to participate and be a part of this. This is literally the biggest thing I have ever worked on. This is the biggest thing that I have, like, with this, how crazy 2020 has been. I thought the biggest thing was the Last of Us thing. And yes, being a part of that and consulting with Naughty Dog and making one of the most accessible games we've had in the video game industry is so cool. But my kind of viral video reaction was all by accident. I didn't expect it to kind of blow up as big as it is. But with this Xbox collaboration, this was by design, and this is literally the biggest thing I ever got to work on. And it wasn't necessarily accessibility related. They reached out to me because yes, I am part of this amazing community within the accessibility in video games, but this was what made this special to me was that they reached out because they wanted to work with me, and that it was at least accessibility related. And that the fact that 3D audio on the new Xbox Series X and S is so amazing for blind and low vision players, being able to play video games with 3D audio is so amazing. It immerses ourselves into the world where sometimes visuals are lacking for us as blind and low vision players. So the fact that 3D audio allows us to be able to pinpoint with precision where an enemy is at all times, whether they're behind us, to the left of us, above us, below us. The fact that Xbox was able to kind of cater this 3D audio art piece to be accessibility related, and also we've worked together on making sure that this 3D audio art piece was as accessible for disabled players to be able to watch and listen this piece. The fact that we worked on having captions made, we had an audio description version made, like that to me is so awesome. And Xbox has been absolutely amazing to work with throughout this entire process. I can't believe I've been working on this for several months. I'm sorry, there's a fly flying around that I can't deal with it right now. To end 2020 on this huge note like this means a lot. And to work with a company that was accommodating for not only just for COVID, but my own personal like needs with accessibility, but then making sure that this final product is accessibility minded is so cool to me. I'm not gonna cry because I've already cried on the internet once this year, and one this means a lot. If you've been with me for this entire journey, from either 2005 when I started this channel to 2015 when I started Blind Gamer to 2020 where I'm at now, it doesn't matter where you came in and found out about what I do and found out about what we do within the accessibility community to make games as accessible as possible and make gaming for everyone. The fact that also as well, as of the release of this video, my birthday is in less than a week, and I can't think of the coolest way to be able to start my birthday than being able to be a part of this. 2020, I know, has been a year of hell for a lot of us. It has for me in several ways, but 2020 has honestly been one of the best years of my life. It's been one of the biggest highlights of my entire career. I've worked for 15 years. I've been a content creator for 15 years. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears into creating all the stuff I've been doing. This goes far beyond just being an influencer. This goes into proving, into showing that we're included too. We within the accessibility community are not excluded from being able to play and enjoy video games. I hope and I pray that this won't be the only time that this will happen. I can't wait to be able to celebrate with so many amazing creators in this accessibility space that are going to be able to have these opportunities. And if I got to help create some of these opportunities, awesome. I will open the door. I will crash through. I will break open a window. I don't care. I want to bring in as many people as possible into this community because this community is awesome. And I can't thank them enough for where I'm at. So that being said, I'm sorry for this sort of long, emotional sort of moment, but I couldn't end this video on any other way. So thank you so much for watching. Once again, if you wanted to be able to hear the full 3D audio or my full reaction, make sure you go into the links in the description down below or popped up in the end title card here. So thank you. If you like this video, click the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, click the subscribe button. I would appreciate that. And if you want to be notified as to when new videos come out, make sure you hit the bell notification icon. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. As always, I remain obediently yours. Bye.